Hello there, I'm here to test play your map. Just recenter myself real quick. Just do something real quick. Very repetitive of the... I don't know how I feel about that pattern right there. I don't know, I just don't like the look of it that much, but... That's a bit of a vision block right there with that note. But yeah, the start is pretty repetitive, it feels. I mean, it makes sense, though. I just don't feel about that. Bit of a vision block on the left-hand side there. Oop, that was on me. What are those bombs mapped to is my main question. Oop, yeah, there's that pattern again, and... Even with the bombs on the top, I still don't like that they're in the walls as well. And they're right behind the wall there. Another thing, I don't know how to feel about that, that forehand hit up there. Yeah, that's a tad uncomfortable. There's a vision block right there with the blue. And that kind of do movement while you're already over here is kind of feels a bit weird. That's a parity error. I could not read that in the slightest, but there's a parity error right there. Even with the arc, I don't think most people actually reset on arcs. I know I certainly don't. Let me go through that again because my brain kind of turned off for a sec there. I don't know what was going on. Oh yeah, it's kind of vision blocky. It is just kind of hard to read. Yeah, there's angles going in, like, up, down to that. It's just kind of uncomfortable. Let me try that again. Yeah, it's definitely vision blocky, and that thing is hidden behind the wall there. Oh yeah, those windows going down and having you curve like that's not the best either. I wouldn't do those. If you're gonna have windows, have them be normal windows. That's probably why I'm having so much trouble, because when I go to swing for the window... Very vision blocky. Yeah, very vision blocky. Because when I'm going to hit them, I'm trying to hit them like a normal window, which it looks like at first glance, but then if you pay a bit more attention, it's not a normal window, and I end up swinging and missing. I'm going to slow this down a bit. Oh, yeah, that hit right there going up like that. That is a big movement as well. And having to do that, I don't know, it feels really annoying with all the bombs. Yeah, very, very vision blocky. Those are very clearly... I feel like that forehand like that was kind of unexpected. Ooh. This is very... There's a lot of vision blocks going on. I have no doubt that if I'd... especially going, like, up here, down, back, right, that. Ooh, that's a... I don't know what's going on with that one. Those chains either. I don't like the look of those chains having it end on a note. It's a lot of vision blocks, though. Oh, I don't know what's going on right there, unfortunately. Is that a parity error? Sorry, I'm just trying to mentally decide what I'm looking at. Yeah, those curves, I do not like those kinds of curves chains. Because if it's not a parity error and you're meant to actually play that falling parity, I'm playing this on 75% seed, and I'm struggling to actually read that as what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'm more likely to say that's just a parity error. Because if it's not and you're meant to play that following parity, there's just no time to react. There's a lot of things in this that feel way too much. And then that going up like that kind of feels uncomfortable as well. Ooh, that can break your controllers, by the way. That little hand clap right there, that will break your controller. And don't say if you're not doing it correctly, it won't. But like, I've seen other test players break their controllers before on hand claps, so just don't do those. I also know how to feel about having you hit notes while the arc is present. Like that. That sound is so quiet. I feel like there's not much need to actually map notes that fast to that. And those just feel a bit overemphasized. Ooh, these wacky curved chains just do not feel good to hit. Like, that's a normal kind of chain. I don't know what's going on with that chain. It's like a double into a chain. You don't usually see those. Oh, another hand clap. Still a lot of vision blocks. There's just a lot going on that's just... I don't know. This map just feels impossible to read. With all of the vision blocks. Having to do that over there just felt so wrong to actually try and hit. And that pattern right there, doing that, then that. That also just felt really uncomfortable, and like I was painful for me to even stretch to try to hit that. Don't like having to swing a bunch like that, like wide open and all the way up top. It just felt uncomfortable. Some more vision blocks. There's a lot of vision blocks in this, making it really hard to read. Yeah, playing like this so wide is just not the most comfortable. Alright, I hope that was helpful.